Bees. Shotgun snap.
Oh, he's open. There he is.
Has one across the middle.
Yep.
Pass is caught.
And there's a big swing by Huey. Blaine, stop that ball from coming over
I
here.
didn't see
What's
it
wrong
coming
with you?
back behind.
Checks in for the Jackets. What a putback alley-oop from Green to Schultz.
Working it inside like Coach Brookshire says. But Bernie with the rebound.
A steal.
And a steal. Yes, it is!
Who's running the last leg? That could be gold. And a goal. Yeah, it's over.
In the third. Brings another one. There's another ground ball to shortstop, fielded by Herber, who fires it over to first base for out number 3. Oh, she got a hold of that one.
Maybe gone by. It's gone.
There you go.
Wow. What a hit. It didn't take her long.
No.
It didn't.
Juan Galarza.
Welcome to another Billy's Live production. Find us on your favorite social sites and apps. Like, subscribe, and get notified when we go live.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another production of Billy's Live. I'm Peter Shondawa, along with Blaine Hahn here, and it's the favorite time of year for us. It's baseball season, opening day here at Fredericksburg Battle and Billy baseball field, where the Billies will be taking on the Burnet Bulldogs. For the first game of the year, Blaine, should be an exciting time.
It should be, fresh cut grass, a good smell when you walk up on the field, and a beautiful day. What a day for opening day. It just got really nice today, and short sleeve weather and real pretty. A great day for baseball if you want to come on out for an awesome night with the Fredericksburg Billies playing the Burnet Bulldogs tonight.
So we're going to take a short break. As you can see here, the Billies are getting their warm-ups in before the game, and we're going to hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Fredericksburg has put its confidence in Security State Bank and Trust for over 80 years, and now that same honesty and integrity is available for wealth management. We're not so much about timing the market, but time in the market. Not chasing returns, but capturing them. And not just for the affluent either. We're here to help anyone with their financial goals. A custom portfolio product based on your plan, your goals, your purpose. Give us a call today, 990-7750.
Arizola Plumbing, your full-service plumbing provider for the Fredericksburg community and beyond. We have the tools and experience for comprehensive residential and commercial plumbing, including everything from water filtration to drain services for new construction or even remodeling. Have an after-hours emergency? No problem. Don't settle for less than the best. We're online at ArizolaPlumbing.com or give us a call at 830-998-4336.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
Strayer & Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair, wheel balancing, front-end alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, belts and hoses, complete auto repair. Make sure you check out the Kawasaki mules and custom-built trailers, ready to go to work for you. For quality Chevron products, Strayer & Offers, 509 South Adams Street, Fredericksburg. Call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerandOffers.com.
What is the FISD Education Foundation? Since our inauguration in 2018, the foundation has financially supported teachers and students from all our campuses achieve academic excellence. Our fundraising efforts help offset the adverse effects and depletion of resources brought on by state Robin Hood policies. Visit FISDkids.org to learn more. The FISD Education Foundation, partnering with our community because we're better together.
Thanks for tuning in, Billy Nation. Tonight's coverage is brought to you by The Inside Story, helping you make your house your home. Segner's Jewelers, with locations in Fredericksburg and Bee Cave. Hill Country Propane, for all your outdoor grilling needs. The FISD Education Foundation, let's make FISD better together. Security State Bank and Trust, celebrating 82 years of serving Fredericksburg.
Welcome back to Fredericksburg Battling Billy Baseball Field. Opening day here. Both teams have taken their pregame infield, Blaine, and it's looking to be a pretty exciting day. The umpires have shown up, making their way to home plate. I'm sure there'll be a manager's meeting down there shortly, and we want to say a thank you to our title sponsor, Blaine. Who do we got tonight?
Well, if your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W offers clearing, pad work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With nearly 25 years of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice for your next construction project. Diamond W Specialties, metal buildings, and so much more. Contact them at 830-998-7377 or diamondwspecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Thank you, Blaine, and a big thank you to Diamond W for that sponsorship here tonight. This opening day of baseball season, you can see their Coach Flick in his inaugural season as the head coach for these Battling Billies, coming in fresh first varsity head coaching position that he's had, and he's talking it over there with the umpire. Blaine, what do you think is going through his mind right now?
Well, I don't know. I mean, he was on this field as a player many, many years ago, and so, this is the homecoming back for him when he came back a couple years ago, and so now he's the guy. He's turning in that lineup card, and now, I'd love to say the pressure's on his shoulders, but, talking to him and Coach White earlier today, he seems like he's really relishing in it. He's returning 7 senior starters. 2 of those seniors are going to play at the next level next year. They're already signed college is sort of within Drake and Asher. They're going to go play at the next level. He has 9 returning players. He has a very, a good older team, and really thinks that they can make a good run at it.
Yeah, what makes it easy on a coach is having great players, and a lot of these players he does have available to put into this lineup have varsity experience. Several of them this might even be their 4th year of experience on varsity. I know Threadgill for sure. This is his 4th year. Aiken, I think, got in some games as a freshman, and I think Gaiman got in a game or 2 as a freshman. He may have even gotten into a playoff game as a freshman, so lots of experience there. Looks like the umpires are getting set here to get rid of the coaches. We're going to take another short break, and we'll be right back with a few more pregame thoughts, and then it'll be opening pitch.
Ooh, man. You're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
Welcome to Creek Street Dental, where we strive to treat our patients with compassion, kindness, and care. We utilize the latest technologies in our commitment to your family, offering cone beam technology, cosmetic dentistry, and sedation dentistry so you can sleep through your appointment. Stop by and meet our newest addition, Dr. Monica Montgomery, from the Fredericksburg High School class of 2014. Creek Street Dental on the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
Hello, my name is Greg Nebgen with 4N Cattle Company. I want to talk to you a little bit about J4 Trailer and my experience. So I was looking for a new cattle trailer, stopped by, talked to Josh, customized what I wanted. I own a local business. I want to do my business local. Prices were very competitive. I looked at trailers everywhere. They were $1,000 cheaper, if not more. I was going to buy local anyway. They beat everybody in price. And then they even delivered it. J4 Trailer, that's where I got mine.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Welcome back here to Billies.Live. I'm Peter Shondawa along with Blaine Hahn, bringing you Battlin' Billy Baseball. It's opening day. Fredericksburg Billies facing the Burnet Bulldogs, who, Blaine, interestingly enough, normally in our region, but they're in Region 3 this year.
They are. District 24 4A, a really good team. They're actually, if you look at all the preseason sort of picks, they're picked to win their district. They were second last year. They made a sort of a 2 or 3 round run last year. They have 8 returning starters on their team, a bunch of seniors also. They sort of mirror our team almost to a T. They have some good pitching. It looks like had a solid record last year at 21-10 and 10-5 in their district, and so. I mean, this is a good opponent for your opening night.
Yeah, so we'll see what the Battlin' Billies can do against the Burnet Bulldogs. This has historically, I think, over about the last 10 years, opening day, we've played Burnet every single time. And when I'm saying opening day, this is opening day for all high school baseball in the state of Texas. So a lot of teams tonight or tomorrow night will be their first game of the season. And then they get into the tournaments over the weekends. But interestingly enough, Blaine, as we were talking before the game, we're going to have the 3 rounds of district again. So the Billies are only going to get 2 regular season games and 8 tournament games before they start district in just 2 short weeks from today or tomorrow.
Right. I mean, I think you said it's something like March the 5th or March the 7th, and we're playing the district ball game already.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you really have to figure things out very fast. It was a month and a half of sort of non-district games, just sort of figuring it out. But now the way the schedule is, that first round of district where everybody plays single games, and then they'll come back with a double headers in a week, Tuesday, Friday, and they play everybody 3 times, and it just
it catches up to you quick.
It really does.
Yeah. Well, you can see the Billies are being introduced into their positions out here on the field. We're going to have the lineups during the first inning of the game tonight. We're looking forward to bringing you this game tonight here on Billies.Live. Don't forget to subscribe to Billies.Live here if you want to get notified when games or broadcasts are occurring. We know we're having the girls basketball playoff game tomorrow night. Will be broadcast on Billies.Live. So just wanted to let everybody be aware of that. And we're getting close to opening pitch. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with opening pitch of the 2024 season.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battlin' Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends and will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies! It's grilling time at Hill Country Propane Inc., and we've got the latest models of stainless steel grills made in America. Our showroom is full of grills by Wilmington, AOG, Fire Magic, and Phoenix. We offer Primo ceramic grills and pellet grills by Smokin' Brothers. Summertime is the time to celebrate grilling for family and friends. Come on in today and let our experienced team demonstrate features of the grill you deserve. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go Propane.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. We'd like to thank you, our Fredericksburg community, for trusting us with all your home decorating needs. Whether wood or tile floors, window treatments or wallpaper, vinyl plank or paint, for 43 years now, you've made us the #1 rated store in the area, and we couldn't be prouder to back our Billies right here on Billies.live. Thank you, Fredericksburg, for choosing The Inside Story. Drop by today and let us help make your house a home.
Security State Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of our local athletes. Whether it's on or off the field, game day or any day, they're here to help you succeed and tackle your financial goals. From personal and business banking to mortgage services or trust services, Security State Bank and Trust can support all your banking needs, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Security State Bank and Trust, proud sponsors of Battlin' Billy Sports. Let's go Billies! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
3 seconds on the clock. The shot's up for three. It's good, and the Billies win.
A successful fast break should end with a goal. Are your retirement plans and goals a slam dunk, or does it need some more practice? At Joseph Financial Partners, we'll draw up a play to get you down the court and set you up for the win. We can't help you with your basketball game, but we can get your portfolio in shape for the championships. Call Joseph Financial Partners at 830-997-4763 or online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA Civic.
Since 1974, Hill Country Refrigeration has been bringing something extra to every residential customer, besides a cozy and comfortable home. It's built into every heating or air conditioning service. It's part of every estimate. You'll feel it in our handshakes. We carry it with us in our trucks, and it's forever in our hearts. It's our deep love for this community, and of course, our Battlin' Billies.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Billies.live. Peter Shonda, Blaine Hahn. Pre-game festivities are pretty much over, Blaine. Drake Threadgill is taking the mound for his warm-up tosses here in this opening inning here of the first game of the season. We would like to right now take a look at the starting lineup for the Burnet Bulldogs. Blaine, who do we got for going tonight for the Bulldogs?
Batting first for Burnet, their shortstop, Noah Crawford. Batting second, first base, Will Johnson. Batting third, their third baseman, Trey Morrow. Batting fourth, their pitcher, Dash Denton. Batting fifth, their DH, Matthew Valdez. Let's see. Their catcher is Alex Cantrell. Batting sixth, their left fielder, Cade Shaw. Batting seventh, their right fielder, Colt Stanford. Batting eighth, their second baseman, Gilbert Valdez. And batting ninth, their center fielder, Trenton Park.
Yes, so we'll see what Threadgill has in store for this Burnet Bulldog lineup. 8 returning starters, a couple of rounds in the playoffs for the Bulldogs, so it should be a good test for Threadgill, but Threadgill's no stranger to the pitcher's mound for the Battlin' Billies. This will be his 4th year of pitching
Wow.
on varsity for the Billies. Now, his freshman year, he didn't pitch that much, but he was in the first pitch. Just barely inside. So we know Threadgill, his ball moves a lot, Blaine, and he just kind of got to get that ball in the zone and make the batter swing at it, and they're going to have a hard time making contact. Solid contact, that is.
Have a real hard time with that.
Threadgill not messing around. There's a high fly ball out to left field. Shortstop out and dropped the ball there. So that was Colton Wolf. Got under it between him and the left fielder. They were having a hard time communicating there. And opening play here is going to be put the Noah Crawford on second base on a 2-base error.
I don't know if the ball got in the lights there. I thought that was sort of going to be like a little can of corn. It looked a little lazy there.
Yeah.
I know 3 people were converging on it.
Will Johnson now steps in, left-hand hitter for the Bulldogs. Threadgill, another high fly ball. This one, second baseman, that's Spees, puts that one away for out number 1. So good to see him make that play after that first one. A similar type play right there. That one was a little bit easier right at Spees, but you don't want to start out 2 for 2 on that. Well, so that was a good deal.
Great job by Drake here. Just to keep challenging hitters. You know, we always say that really with Drake, it's up to him to really put himself in a good position.
Yeah. And I'm just kind of watching him here on these opening 5 pitches that he's had. He looks real relaxed. He's already gone facing his 3rd hitter, who is Trey Morrow, another lefty. And Threadgill looks pretty relaxed out there, Blaine.
He really does. Looks really in control. Looks like his whole, especially his lower body's in control, which that's usually a big key for him.
1 out here, top of the 1st inning. Billy's Threadgill took a little bit longer on that one. Morrow steps out, calls time. Umpire grants it. He was virtually in the process of pitching there.
That was pretty late to be granted time on that one.
So Johnson on second. There's a ground ball by Morrow to Spees, and it gets under his glove and ends up in right field. And that's going to plate Johnson on the E4. Burnet's up 1-0 on the E4. So,
and ball really stayed down.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't really take a weird hop. It just sort of stayed down and shot through. You know, you were commenting on the beginning of the game how in pregame warm-ups everybody seemed to be bobbling the ball.
Yeah.
And now that ball sort of snuck in that area down the right field line.
Yeah, Dash Denton.
Fell.
Yeah, Dash Denton up to bat, first pitch swinging, hits a little bloop fly ball down the right field line and lands about in no man's land is what I like to call that. That's a frustrating at bat there, but it's a single. Which brings up to the plate designated hitter Matthew Valdez, another left-handed hitter here for the Burnet Bulldogs.
And they're filling it up with left-handers, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And there's a ground ball to second base. In a little bobble there, but he ends up getting the out at first. So that's a 4-3, 2 outs now in the inning. So runners on second and third. A little shaky start here for the Billies on the defensive side. I'm sure there's some nerves. Now, can you see who that is with the number on there?
I cannot see that number from here.
He said number 9.
Number 9?
That's going to be... I don't have a number 9.
That could have been a tailor-made double play ball right there. The ball was hit hard enough. Billy just sort of misplayed it again. But now Billy's have a big opportunity to get out of this inning with just one run.
That's right.
As you watch on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay, a little bobble, but he kept the ball in front, still got the out at first base.
Yeah. So Cade Shaw, left fielder, up to bat now. Another left-handed batter. Threadgill bringing the heat in there. Thrown 11 pitches here and already has gone through 6 batters. So that's a good sign for Threadgill. You want to keep that going. So Shaw up to bat here, and Threadgill pumps ones right down Broadway for strike 1. So really here with runners on second and third here and 2 outs, Blaine, this is a big at bat.
Just missed
Yeah,
on that
just
one.
missed outside. So 3-1 here. Base is open. So honestly, if he doesn't, you don't want to just get lollipop one in there because there are 2 guys on base. Well, there he threw it right down the middle. But you know, Threadgill doesn't look like he's very smooth, but he's throwing low 80s. That's his speed. And there's a little blooper, third baseman. That's Brewer. No, that's Gaiman. That was Gaiman at third base. Retires the side. And not before Burnet Bulldogs can score 1 run. Battling Billy's coming into bat. We'll be right back.
Support for the Billies comes from Knop Healthcare and Votive Hospice, family owned by Fredericksburg natives. Knops currently has Fredericksburg's best star rating on Medicare. We'd like to thank the people of Fredericksburg for voting us best of 2023 in the newspaper's Reader's Choice Awards. Knops won a total of 5 categories, including Best Nursing Home, Best Assisted Living, and Best Physical Therapy. Votive is proud to have won Best Hospice. We'd love to help you when you need us. Call Krisha at 830-928-9956. Knop Healthcare and Votive Hospice. Small town heart, generations of care.
When it comes to managing your financial investments, any idea how much of your money it takes just to cover your investors' fees? My name is Eddie Kramer, certified financial planner professional from the Battling Billy class of 2000. At SSB&T Wealth Management, all our advisors are on salary, so we never receive commissions, loads, or kickbacks from your investments. So guess who keeps more of your money? You do. Your plan, your goals, your purpose. Give us a call today, 990-7750. Let's go.
We sure hope you're enjoying the coverage of today's game, and if you are, do us a favor, be sure and thank DR Welding. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference. Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Get your stride back. Arrowhead Bank. Financial services for the Hill Country since 1923. Arizola Plumbing, the Hill Country's #1 plumber. And by J4 Trailers. That's where I got mine.
Who do we got in the order tonight?
Batting in the 1 hole, our shortstop, Colton Wolf. In the 2 hole, our third baseman, Asher Gaiman. In the 3 hole, our pitcher, Drake Threadgill. And our 4 hole, first baseman, Colton Aiken. In the 5th hole, second baseman, Reed Spees. In the 6th hole, our DH, Fernando Ramirez. In the 7th hole, catcher, Brett Bowers. In the 8th hole, our center fielder, Nathan White. In the 9th hole, right fielder, Sam Brewer. And our DH is batting for left fielder, Holt Herber.
So Colton Wolf leading off here for the Battling Billies. He's going to start off with a single to right field, just how you draw it up in the pregame locker room when you're making out the lineup. Who do you want to put up there first? Someone who's going to get you a single to right.
That's true, and with somebody with a good speed. Old Colton plays a lot of baseball, knows the game really well. Good job.
He's a junior. He played last year a lot too, so he has experience. Brings up Asher Gaiman, the third baseman. And Denton out of the stretch. A little low on that one. Flick over there in the third base coaching box. Blaine, he's giving out the signals for the first time as a head coach. You think he's a little nervous?
No, definitely not.
He might be. Gaiman with a swing and a foul off to the right side. Gaiman, a senior, playing third base tonight. He's got a lot of baseball experience himself.
He does. I mean, and a lot of he really can put the barrel on the ball. So looking forward to seeing him do that a lot this year. Great athlete. Watched him a lot during basketball season this year too.
Yeah. Wolf over with a lead at first base. He's got the attention of the pitcher. He takes off running, and Gaiman fouls it off. So a little hit and run action there in the first inning of the first game, Blaine.
A little
I like
aggressiveness. That's good.
So that's where you trust the batter to put the ball or to put the bat on the ball and protect the runner there, and Gaiman was able to foul it off. And there's a rip ball down the third base line, about 6 inches foul. That was extra bases all the way. That was just a little bit further over, but needless to say, everybody's going to have to get back into their position and get this going again. 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Asher Gaiman, looking to start off his season here with a good thing. Wolf got a big lead, and Gaiman spoils another pitch here with 2 strikes, doing a good job of staying with it.
Great job by Asher, just spoiling pitches until he can maybe handle one here.
Denton going to try to pick off Wolf. Was only about a foot off the base.
Maybe a foot.
Well, he was trying to get him while he was moving off the base, and sometimes that works. Didn't that time. Wolf, big lead. He's going. And that's a high pitch, and he's going to make it without a throw. So stolen base for Wolf, the first of the season. Hopefully of many more. Wolf playing shortstop tonight. Now in scoring position for Gaiman. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Denton taking his time. Here's the pitch, and there's a rip into left field. Too hard hit to get that run home there with no outs, Blaine. And but nice job of hitting there by Gaiman with a single to left.
Really nice piece of hitting.
So that'll bring up Threadgill, the pitcher tonight, hitting third for the Billies. He'll come up left-handed. He'll be facing Denton with Gaiman on first, Wolf on third.
There's a couple times, just thinking back to last year, if he can pull a pitch right now, he definitely could probably at least score that run with a pop fly to right.
You know, the other thing nice about tonight, Blaine, is it's only about 60 degrees. Sometimes when you're in these, and there goes Gaiman taking off, and that's fielder's indifference. He's gonna make it down to second without a throw. But sometimes you play on February 19th and it's 22 degrees.
Yeah, and blowing over this hill out of the north. And,
yeah.
That's sheer misery out here. But
yeah.
This is, like I said earlier about when we were coming on air, what a night for baseball. I mean,
That's
it just
for
is
sure.
perfect.
Yep. And Threadgill sends one down left field foul, so no 0-2 count now on him. So he's got 2 runners on base here, scoring position. Infield, Burnet's just kind of conceding a ground ball run here, so his job is to get that ball in play on the ground up the middle somewhere, and we'll tie this thing up. Takes one outside. Threadgill back up in there. Denton already thrown 12 pitches here in the opening inning. Billy's trail 1-0. Denton coming stretch. Threadgill line drive
Great
up the middle
job.
for a single. Gaiman's being waved home. Nope, he held him up. I thought he was waving him home. Probably a good idea that he didn't send him here with no outs. Still got guys on first and second, tying the game up there. Threadgill with an RBI single up the middle, Blaine.
Great piece of hitting by really I guess you want to call it our veterans on the team with you know, the three older members. They call Colton a veteran. He's been on varsity a couple years, but really good piece of hitting between all of them. 2-strike hitting there with if you look on the Sterling Real Estate Group of replay, right back up the middle, scoring the run easily. And now another senior coming to the plate, and Aiken, who can really do a lot with his bat too.
Yep.
And maybe we can get another run in here.
Yeah, Aiken steps in here, and the cleanup hitter playing first base tonight. He'll also do some pitching this year. And he squares around to bunt. And they throw down to second. Then they dropped it. I think they had him, Blaine, but shortstop dropped the ball. And that's a designated runner. What do they call that? Aiden Vollmer running for the pitcher, courtesy runner for Threadgill. Gets into scoring position. So second and third now, no outs.
He got a little late jump there.
Yeah. 1 strike here on Aiken. But his job, he knows what his job is. Get it to the outfield. So finds himself down 0-2 in the count too. Denton, he's throwing strikes, so we've just been able to get the ball in play here off of him, and he's had a couple of 0-2 counts, but hadn't been able to put the batters away. So let's see if Aiken can continue that streak. Here's the pitch. Aiken, ground ball up the middle. That's going to get a run home. As Burnet playing back, they're just conceding a run on the ground ball up the middle. So that's an RBI ground out for Aiken. First out of the inning.
A little change of speeds pitch here. You watch on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay. Aiken way out front, but he reached his arms out, put the ball in play, did a good hitter's job there, putting the ball in play to get the run home.
That's right.
And we got a runner at third, too. He advanced that runner from second to third.
Yeah, less than 2 outs. So we got 1 out here for Reed Spees, the senior second baseman. He knows what his job is. They're still playing back, so ground ball up the middle. It's 3. We get another run. You got that one up in the air. Second baseman makes the play on it, so Spees retired on the F4. So now 2 outs. Fernando Ramirez, the senior designated hitter, coming up to bat. Left-hander. Still have Vollmer on third base. Would like to get him home here in this opportunity that came to us here, bottom of the first. Regaining the lead, though, Blaine, 2-1.
Yes.
It'd be nice to tack on another. 3 hits in the inning. Ooh, just outside. I don't think the Burnet fans like that call too much. But that's why I don't want to be an umpire, Blaine.
It's a tough job.
Ramirez standing in left-handed. He's going to take a swing and just foul down the third baseline. Denton really battling out there. I'm sure he'd love to get this out and get back in the dugout with only giving up 2 runs, but Ramirez has other things in mind, Blaine.
And he's thrown 18 pitches. We'd love to extend him up past 20 on this inning.
Yeah, you never know for sure what kind of shape everybody's arm is in this early in the season. Some kids have been probably throwing for over a month. Some kids are just getting out of Vollmer gets picked off there at third base by the catcher. Wandered off a little bit too far down the third baseline, so that's going to be out number 3, but not before the Billies take the lead, 2-1. We'll be right back.
Arizola Plumbing, your full-service plumbing provider for the Fredericksburg community and beyond. We have the tools and experience for comprehensive residential and commercial plumbing, including everything from water filtration to drain services for new construction or even remodeling. Have an after-hours emergency? No problem. Don't settle for less than the best. We're online at arizolaplumbing.com or give us a call at 830-998-4600. 4336.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
Strayer & Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair, wheel balancing, front-end alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, belts and hoses, complete auto repair. Make sure you check out the Kawasaki mules and custom-built trailers, ready to go to work for you. For quality Chevron products, Strayer & Offers, 509 South Adams Street, Fredericksburg. Call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerAndOffers.com.
The FISD Education Foundation strives to inspire students, drive teachers' innovation, and pilot new educational programs. The foundation donates necessary funds to move FISD toward academic excellence on all 5 campuses.
To donate, volunteer, or see for yourself how our grants are creating a lasting impact in educating our community, visit us at fisdkids.org.
And we're back live here. First pitch of the second inning from Threadgill. Sales in there a little bit low. Colt Stanford up to bat here, playing right field for the Burnet Bulldogs. Threadgill back up in there. First inning jitters should be gone now, Blaine. Let's start making all the plays. And we'll get Threadgill in and out of here in these innings quickly. Like we said earlier, he did a good job just limiting his pitch count to just 16 there in the first inning, facing 6 batters. Easily could have ballooned up. And there's a nice looking fastball right past Stanford. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here.
He looks so effortless.
Yeah, he's really relaxed right now, which is what you love to see in a pitcher. When you're relaxed, Blaine, you actually throw harder than when you tense up. Yeah, he's bringing it. That one sailed up a little high on him, though, so 3-2. Regroup there on the backside of the mound. He's ready.
Ooh,
and
strikeout.
Called third strike. Threadgill records the first strikeout of the 2024 season for the Battling Billies. Hopefully we'll have quite a few more of those from Threadgill and the Billy pitching staff this season. You know, I was looking at the weather this whole week, Blaine. Gilbert Valdez up here for the Bulldogs. This whole week looks like it's going to be nice weather, which is kind of unusual for the Aberley Beck Memorial Tournament that we host here every year on Battlin' Billy Field. I think last year there was ice on the backstop.
I think you're right.
So it should be a little more pleasant if you're in town. I believe the games are Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They'll be going on. I think there's 4 games a day. A bunch of different teams coming down.
There's actually 5. We got Fredericksburg, Big Spring, Llano, Marble Falls, Burnet, Austin Regions, and Austin McCallum all playing in it.
There's a ball sent way up in the air. Gaiman over
sort of ate him up.
In front of the third base dugout. Couldn't quite make the play there. So Billy's having a hard time here with these pop-ups in this opening game, Blaine. I'm guessing Flick might take note of that and get the jugs machine out and start throwing balls straight up in the air.
Yeah, and have some night practices too. You know, we did get new lighting here last year.
Yeah.
And so another 3-2 count on the batter. If you want to come watch Fredericksburg in the Aberley Beck tournament, they play Thursday night at 7 o'clock versus Big Spring.
There's a fly ball to right field. That is Sam Brewer, who makes the catch for out number 2. Continue there, Blaine.
They play Friday at 7 p.m. also versus Llano, and then Saturday they're playing at 4:30 in the afternoon versus Regents.
So that'll bring 2 down now here in the top of the second. Trenton Park, the center fielder, up to bat. Threadgill going out of the windup. Wind blowing in here, Blaine. This is our typical setup for the Battling Billy Field. That south wind makes it hard to get it out of here.
It really does. I mean, you figure with a 320 down the line, it's not a huge down the line shot, but man, it takes a lot to get something out of here.
It's hard to get it out of here.
We saw it a couple times last year,
Yeah,
though.
there were a few.
Something to straightaway center, actually, too. Good pitch.
Threadgill zipped that one in there. I guess we've said it enough times, but I'm going to say it again. He doesn't look like he's trying out there, but he's bringing it. And there's another fastball. The hitter's just having a hard time picking that up.
Well, and I think it's just because he does look so relaxed, and then it just flies off his hand.
Yeah.
And they're having a hard time really catching up to it tonight.
Threadgill throws the changeup. A little high. I'm guessing he's bringing the fastball after that. Try to put him away. 2-2 count here. Well, 3 straight batters, 3-2. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3 and get 3 outs on it, Blaine. Threadgill regroups behind the mound, and here's the pitch.
There we
Strike
go.
3 called right on the inside corner for out number 3. That does it for the Bulldogs. 3 up, 3 downs, 2 strikeouts. We'll be right back with Battlin' Billies in the bottom of the second.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedic, the official sports medicine provider of the Battlin' Billies. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained doctors provide personalized and comprehensive bone and joint care for all ages. We utilize the latest technologies like platelet-rich plasma treatments, and also unique to the Hill Country, we offer anterior hip replacement. Whether you've suffered a traumatic injury to your shoulder or are just tired of dealing with arthritis pain in your knees, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
Welcome to Creek Street Dental, where we strive to treat our patients with compassion, kindness, and care. We utilize the latest technologies in our commitment to your family, offering cone beam technology, cosmetic dentistry, and sedation dentistry so you can sleep through your appointment. Stop by and meet our newest addition, Dr. Monica Montgomery from the Fredericksburg High School class of 2014. Creek Street Dental on the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
And we're back live here. Denton on the mound for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the second. Fernando Ramirez was left standing at the plate to end the bottom of the first, so he's back up there with a fresh count. So he'll get to see a few extra pitches this game, Blaine. Finds himself ahead in the count here, 2-0. Denton had a little long look in there at the umpire on that pitch. He was like, wait a minute.
It was pretty close.
Yeah. Ramirez, left-handed hitter. He's going to hit a sharp ground ball to the second baseman, who's up with it and over to first for out number 2. That's Gilbert Valdez on your play. 4-3, out number 1.
And now a word from the FISD Education Foundation.
You make a difference. Give today. FISDkids.org/donate.
Now up to bat, left-hand hitter Brett Bowers for the Billies. He's a senior playing catcher tonight. He's up in there. Another left-handed hitter. That's 3 left-handed hitters for the Billies here so far in this game as well. I think the Bulldogs had 5 that first, 4 or 5 the first time through. Bowers fouls that one off to the left. In Denton up in the count now, 0-2 here. Seems like he's kind of settled in here after that first inning. Changing speeds a little more, I think, in this inning, Blaine.
It's real tight to the strike zone, too.
Bowers high pop up on the infield. Shortstop's calling for it. That's Noah Crawford makes the play for out number 2.
Now Denton has a chance for a fast inning, just like Threadgill had.
Yep. Well, you know, those first innings of the season, that's a jittery time for these players. I don't care if you've been playing on varsity 4 years like Threadgill has, or if it's your first year. When it's that first game of the season, no matter what level you're at, that there's always some jitters involved
and you can mimic these scrimmages all you want and pretend they're games, but when you have an 0-0 record and they count now, they count. You know,
Exactly.
I mean, they really count.
Yep, Nathan White steps into the box here for the Billies, playing center field. He's a senior as well. 2 foul balls straight back on those fastballs there. Denton really challenging these hitters in this inning. Trying to get through this inning fairly quickly. And here's the pitch. White waiting. Strike 3 called. That's going to be out number 3. That's going to do it. In after 2, Billy's up 2-1. We'll be right back.
Well, howdy, friends. This is Paige Finley from FPG and Billy's.live. I want to tell you about some new friends I met at J4 Trailer, a family-owned Texas trailer dealer out 290 just east of Fredericksburg. They carry utility trailers, livestock trailers, cargo trailers, and if you're looking for all the bells and whistles, they can custom build just about anything. Food trucks, car haulers, trash, or landscape trailers, whatever you need. Give them a call today, 830-997-9969, J4 Trailers. That's where I got mine.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
And we're back live here, Battling Billy Stadium. It's opening day. Billy's up 2-1 after 2-1 after 2 innings. Threadgill back out on the mound for the 3rd inning. He's facing off against the leadoff hitter Noah Crawford, who first time up hit a high pop up out to left field and was dropped. And there's another high pop up. Bowers, the catcher, looks like he's got under it. Makes that look easy, Blaine. Nice play, Bowers, behind the plate on that high pop-up.
You know, being a former catcher, that was one of the hardest plays. I hated that. Just because of how the way the ball was spinning, and I always felt so sort of disoriented. Here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay, you know, Bowers sort of did the right thing. He had his mask, and he chunks it late just like you're supposed to. He did everything that you're taught to do the right way.
That's right. Nice play, Bowers. So Will Johnson, the first baseman, now up to bat. He flew out to Spees at second base on a pop-up. His first time up, so Threadgill falls behind 2-0. Do him here. Pumps that one in there. Threadgill not messing around. He's just on the mound. He's ready to throw.
And he's working quick.
I know some of these Burnet hitters have tried to step out and call time, but when they get up in there, he's ready to pitch. And 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Johnson. Threadgill looking to get these first 2 quick outs of the inning. He gets a strikeout. Nice job, Threadgill, blowing that fastball by him.
That sneaky fast fastball.
That's right. His
Great
third
job by
strikeout of
Threadgill.
the inning. I mean, of the game.
Got in on his hands there.
Yep.
Great pitch.
That brings up Trey Morrow, who his first time up reached on an error. So Threadgill 1-1 here. You got to wonder too here early, like how Threadgill's probably been throwing for a while, but how long do you go with your pitchers here early in the season, do you think, Blaine?
I don't know. You know, he's probably going to go. If I had to guess, he's probably going to go Threadgill for a while. And I mean, you got a bunch of your staff here, because I mean, you got. That's a good hit.
Nice
there.
job of hitting there. Line drive down the third base line. That's going to be a double for Morrow.
But I mean, you got Aiken in the wings. I think you have. I think Wolf's done some pitching already in some of the scrimmages. I mean, you have. Let's see, you have Gaiman. Definitely, you have Gaiman. I mean, and so, I mean, I don't think you want to go too deep in the well, especially with the tournament this weekend with 4 games. So, I'm sure there'll be an appropriate time, and it'll probably.
Yeah, they
show up well.
Yeah, they play 5 games in 5 days here this opening week. Dash Denton, the pitcher, steps in here to hit with a man in scoring position with 2 outs. Threadgill trying to get the Billies back in the dugout. That ball got past Bowers, but Morrow not able to move up. So Threadgill going to step off the back of the mound there and regroup a little bit. He's done that several times, Blaine. It's been working for him so far. Just kind of regroup.
That's a good pitch. Just a little high.
Yep, 3-0 now here to the cleanup hitter for Burnet. You don't want to just throw. I mean, there's a base open, so this is probably their best player. And he fouls it back. You don't want to just lollipop it in there for him to hit, which Threadgill doesn't do. He's going to fire it in there, but you got that base open, and you don't want to give up the lead on a hit here. And there's a ground ball to the second baseman Spees, who's up with it over to Aiken for out number 3. And that'll do it for the Bulldogs in the top of the third. Billy's up 2-1. We'll be right back.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battle and Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends and will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies! At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV and our easy drive-through?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc.
Go Billies!
Hello, friends. This is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. We'd like to thank you, our Fredericksburg community, for trusting us with all your home decorating needs. Whether wood or tile floors, window treatments or wallpaper, vinyl plank or paint, for 43 years now, you've made us the #1 rated store in the area, and we couldn't be prouder to back our Billies right here on Billies.live. Thank you, Fredericksburg, for choosing The Inside Story. Drop by today and let us help make your house a home.
And we're back here, Battling Billy Field. You can see the United States flag right there in center field, blowing straight in, as what Blaine and I were talking about. That's the typical setup here at Battling Billy Field. The wind blows in, and outfielders usually play short. Sam Brewer, the right fielder, stepping into bat. He's first pitch swinging, fouls it down the third base line, and Flick makes his first play as a head coach down there in the coaching box, Blaine. Maybe we should get that on replay.
That's funny.
Keep that. He's got a lot of firsts going on tonight, but he looks pretty relaxed over there, Blaine. Sometimes some coaches, they get a little riled up. Brewer, ground ball to third. And that he's thrown out. That was Trey Morrow over there at third base making the play. So one down here in the bottom of the third. But we're back to the top of the order now here with Colton Wolf, shortstop tonight for the Billies. And Denton is still out there on the mound for the Bulldogs. 32 pitches into this game. Wolf singled his first time up. Denton starts him off with a curveball. And you can tell these outfielders playing, look how shallow they're playing. It just, you can't get, you really got to get a big part of the bat on the ball to get it to fly out here.
And they're leaving a big gap in right center, man.
Yeah.
They're just inviting somebody to hit it there.
Well, that's where Wolf went to right center his first time up. And he's going to try left field right there with that little line drive right over the shortstop head. Wolf 2 for 2 now here in this first game of the season, Blaine. Just what the doctor ordered for your leadoff hitter.
Yep. And then we were super aggressive with him earlier. I think he left on about the third pitch.
Yeah. So we'll see what Coach Flick dials up here on the strategy. Denton, I think they remember Wolf over there too. He's going to try to keep him close with the pickoff move. Wolf, he's not scared to get a lead. That's for sure. And Gaiman takes strike one. Gaiman playing third base tonight. He also singled his first time up, Blaine.
I think he ripped that ball to the left side last time.
Yeah. Here's a ground ball, third baseman. Up with it, onto the second baseman. Over to the first baseman for the old 5-4-3 double play, Blaine. Nice
play.
Job there by the Burnet Bulldogs, turning that inning-ending double play. After 3 innings, it's 2-1. Billy's up. We'll be right back. Well, here's the Sterling replay of this, and you can see here that's Morrow to Valdez over to the first baseman, Johnson. You don't see that in high school baseball too often. Nice job, Bulldogs. We'll be right back.
Security State Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of our local athletes. Whether it's on or off the field, game day or any day, they're here to help you succeed and tackle your financial goals. From personal and business banking to mortgage services or trust services, Security State Bank and Trust can support all your banking needs, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Security State Bank and Trust, proud sponsors of Battling Billy Sports. Let's go Billies! Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
3 seconds on the clock. The shot's up for 3. It's good, and the Billies win.
A successful fast break should end with a goal. Are your retirement plans and goals a slam dunk, or does it need some more practice? At Joseph Financial Partners, we'll draw up a play to get you down the court and set you up for the win. We can't help you with your basketball game, but we can get your portfolio in shape for the championships. Call Joseph Financial Partners at 830-997-4763 or online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA Civic.
Since 1974, Hill Country Refrigeration has been bringing something extra to every residential customer, besides a cozy and comfortable home. It's built into every heating or air conditioning service. It's part of every estimate. You'll feel it in our handshakes. We carry it with us in our trucks, and it's forever in our hearts. It's our deep love for this community, and of course, our Battling Billies.
Support for the Billies comes from Knop Healthcare and Votive Hospice, family owned by Fredericksburg natives. Knops currently has Fredericksburg's best star rating on Medicare. We'd like to thank the people of Fredericksburg for voting us best of 2023 in the newspaper's Reader's Choice Awards. Knops won a total of 5 categories, including Best Nursing Home, Best Assisted Living, and Best Physical Therapy. Votive is proud to have won Best Hospice. We'd love to help you when you need us. Call Krisha at 830-928-9956. Knop Healthcare and Votive Hospice. Small town heart, generations of care.
The class of 2024 is fundraising for their project graduation. Help them have one last FHS hoorah. Project graduation began years ago as a way to keep seniors safe on graduation night. This celebration honors the culmination of 4 years of their hard work. The QR code you see on your screen is open to anyone willing to support their fundraising efforts. Whether it's $25 or $2,500, these soon-to-be grads greatly appreciate your help. Let's make their last night as FHS Battling Billies one to remember.
And welcome back, Battling Billy Field. Blaine, we have some changes here. New pitcher for the Billies is Asher Gaiman, who moves from third base to the pitcher's mound, and Diego Guevara comes into third base, and I believe he entered the game either for Threadgill or the DH, but I think it was for Threadgill.
I think it's for Threadgill, too.
So Gaiman with his first action of the 2024 season here. He's facing the designated hitter Matthew Valdez, who grounded out to second base his first time up. And Gaiman, he's not messing around out there on the mound too. I'm guessing maybe Coach Flick has that philosophy. He was a pitcher, back in his day. And I'm sure he likes to keep these games moving. It's a lot easier on the fielders. It just makes the game so much more enjoyable when the pitcher is throwing strikes and has a good pace.
We're pretty much at the halfway point of the game, too. So, good pitch.
Gaiman gets first batter faces, gets him strikeout looking. So, nice painted pitch on the outside corner. You ain't going to hit that hard.
You got to love getting that call, too. That was pretty much, you said painted, that you're right. That was a very good outer half pitch.
So that brings up Cade Shaw, the left fielder for the Bulldogs, as Gaiman working to his second batter. Hey, Blaine, you know what? Tomorrow, Battling Billy girls basketball. Foul ball. Oh. Well, we may have to watch that one again. That threw me off. I was trying to talk about girls basketball, and I have only seen that happen like 1 or 2 times. But can we get a replay of that? Check this out, Sterling. The pitch was up and over this batter's head, and it hit the bat. That's a foul ball. Wow. You don't see that very often. No. So that's a break for the Billies. That's why they always say drop the bat. Nice changeup there by Gaiman. But tomorrow night, what's happening?
Girls are playing Cuero in the regional quarterfinals.
Yeah.
A little scouting report on Cuero. Very good team. Only a couple losses on the year, 3 or 4 losses on the year. One of those, playing actually a district opponent of ours. They lost to Davenport earlier in the year, but then they beat Davenport last week in the playoffs. Okay. And so going to be a good team for the Billy girls to play. But then, if the girls can win, then they make it to the regional tournament.
That's right.
This next weekend.
So that's tomorrow night, 6:30, Smithson Valley High School. If you can't make it, it will be on Billies.live, but try to make that game. These girls need your support. This is their 4th or 5th straight year of deep runs into the playoffs, and congratulations to them, and just good luck and keep it on going. So Gaiman now back to baseball. Facing off here with Shaw. Shaw's been fouling off a few pitches as we were talking about. Well, one of them was an accidental foul off, but while we were talking about girls basketball, but
and on that 2-2 count, Gaiman threw a heck of a curveball in there and thought he had the pitch.
Yep, and he lost him. So first walk of the game for the Billies. That'll put Shaw on first and bring up, Colt Stanford, the right fielder. I wrote this down over here wrong, Blaine, on my scoring sheet. Got to straighten that out. So Stanford struck out looking his first time up to bat.
Maybe we can get a little double play ball to start our season off too.
That's right.
Here.
See what happens. Shaw with a lead at first. He's not
Good
going
pitch.
anywhere. Nice pitch by Gaiman. Now Gaiman's one of those guys. He played basketball, so he probably hadn't been throwing as much as some of these other guys. So we'll see how long he is able to go. Runner takes off running. Strike two. And that's going to be an errant throw. Runner trying to make it up over to third. And back up. A couple of throwing errors there on the Billies. And Bulldogs have a man on third with one out, Blaine. Stolen base. And then a move up on the E.
As you watch here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay, the ball just sort of flew out of Bauer's hand there, and we sort of threw it around a little bit.
Yeah, luckily that didn't go in the dugout. So now here, Billies find themselves up 2-1. Got a runner on third here with one out. They bring the infield in to try and cut this run off on a ground ball. Keep that runner on third. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Stanford up the bat now, full count, 3-2.
Gaiman just needs to relax here and groove a good pitch, trust his stuff here.
Yeah, he just needs to trust his athletic skills here. And there it is, gets the swing and a miss for out number 2. So now 2 outs. Billy's infielders should be able to back up a little bit here, and hopefully Gaiman can get a ball in play, and we'll get out of this inning here without giving up a run. That brings up Gilbert Valdez, the second baseman, who flew out to right field last time up. Which I believe was Sam Brewer's first action as a battling Billy. He's a freshman this year playing right field. You know that's got to feel good to get that first ball in your air that you know you're supposed to catch, and you're standing there and you catch it. Take a deep breath.
Especially a ball that you could settle underneath like he did.
Right, yeah. So that was a good thing. Gaiman bringing a little extra on that one, Blaine. Got it by Valdez.
Gaiman, unlike Threadgill, when he brings it, it looks like it's coming. I mean,
and that ball gets by the catcher, and that's going to be a run for the Bulldogs as they tie it up. Now 2-2. That's either a wild pitch or a pass ball. There's the replay of it. That's a hard call. That's why they pay someone else to make those calls, Blaine. It's one of those two. So Gaiman going to step off the mound here and try to regroup. I think he's a little frustrated with himself on that pitch, but needs to settle in here and just take care of business. Facing Valdez. And that's going to hit him in the arm. Coach Flick going to come out and have a talk. So hit by pitch for Valdez.
Sure sounded like a clink.
There you can see it. Yeah, that's off the elbow. Yeah, that's off the elbow.
Threw his elbow out there. That's good. We already did.
We can do it again.
You make a difference. Give today. FISDkids.org/donate.
As Flick had a little word with the umpire there, as you could see on that replay, the batter really didn't make a move out of the way, but you don't really have to.
No,
if you're in the batter's box.
And as long as the ball's not a strike, you don't have to get out of the way.
Yeah. So that brings up Trenton Park, who his first time up, he struck out looking. He's ahead in the count now, 2-0. So Billy's trying to find their way through this top of the fourth. Burnet already scoring 1 run. Tying it up to apiece. Bulldogs with only 2 hits. Billy's have 4. And on that pickoff play, it gets by Aiken. Brewer retrieves it down the right field line there, and Valdez now going to be in scoring position with 2 outs playing. So that should allow Gaiman to really focus in on the hitter here. Now this is the number 9 hitter as well, so you don't want to you just want to focus in on him and get this guy out and not turn their lineup over.
Just got to fill up the strike zone now.
There's a ball hit well. Wolf on, or that's White on his horse out there. Couldn't quite get to it. That's going to be an RBI double for Trenton Park as he doubles into left center field. Now Burnet leading 3-2.
No, that's probably really the second ball of the night they put a pretty good ride into.
Yeah, it was only the 3rd hit, so.
Yeah.
But that brings up the top of the order. That's Noah Crawford, the shortstop. He's popped out twice. And Gaiman brings that first pitch in there, so getting ahead of this hitter as Trenton Park there for the Bulldogs is in scoring position. The field looks nice here, Blaine, too, for February, for this early in the season. They got this sucker in nice shape.
Yeah, the winter rye really came in well, and
it did.
It looks awesome. And then the grass is really going to grow this week when it gets 80, 85 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah. Gaiman now ready again after he gets a new baseball, and that's going to be a looping line drive to the second baseman, Spees, who throws on to first for out number 3. That retires the side, but not before Burnet scores 2 runs on 1 hit. Taking the lead 3-2. We'll be right back.
One phone call to Bee Creek was all it took, and our speeds crazy fast. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet.
Nature and beauty along the fairways at Lady Bird have a way of slowing life down. While the front 9 features significant elevation changes and the tranquility of Live Oak Creek, the back 9 stuns with its panoramic vistas of the surrounding hills. As the home of the Fredericksburg Junior Golf Foundation and the Fredericksburg Middle School and High School golf teams, all of us at Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course are proud to support our community's tradition of excellence. Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course. Practice, play your way.
Fredericksburg has put its confidence in Security State Bank and Trust for over 80 years, and now that same honesty and integrity is available for wealth management. We're not so much about timing the market, but time in the market. Not chasing returns, but capturing them. And not just for the affluent either. We're here to help anyone with their financial goals. a custom portfolio product based on your plan, your goals, your purpose. Give us a call today, 990-7750.
Arizola Plumbing, your full-service plumbing provider for the Fredericksburg community and beyond. We have the tools and experience for comprehensive residential and commercial plumbing, including everything from water filtration to drain services for new construction or even remodeling. Have an after-hours emergency? No problem. Don't settle for less than the best. We're online at arizolaplumbing.com or give us a call at 830-998-4336.
And we're back live here. Diego Guevara up to bat here as he entered the game for Threadgill in the third inning. And there's a foul tip. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Guevara, who's leading off here in the bottom of the fourth. 3-2 game. It's been a pretty good game here, Blaine. We're trying to find a way to score a couple more runs, take that lead back. Denton still out there on the mound, has managed to go 3+ innings, 41 pitches. That's a pretty good job.
It is a pretty good job, especially when you consider, I think that he ran pretty much a buzzsaw the first 3 batters, and then he's really calmed down after that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Filled up the strike zone pretty well, done a really good job.
Guevara fouls that one down the right field line. On to Sticker Patch Hill.
Sticker Patch Hill.
So that's where you don't want to send your kid down to get a foul ball.
We watched a lot of games from that hill when I was a kid.
Denton. Nice curveball there. Gets the soft ground ball to the second baseman on the first for out number 1. So Guevara retired 4-3.
Up to the plate for the Billies, number 27, the first baseman, Colton Aiken.
We'd like to thank our title sponsor tonight, Diamond W Specialties. If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W offers clearing, padwork, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. Diamond W Specialties, metal buildings, and so much more. Contact them at 830-998-7377 or diamondwspecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Thank you, Diamond W, for the scoreboard title sponsorship of tonight's Battling Billy baseball game, opening day here in Texas high school baseball. Not only Battling Billy's, but the entire state of Texas. It's opening day. Colton Aiken, the senior first baseman, stepping in here for his second plate appearance. He grounded out to the shortstop his first time up. Got an RBI with that ground out. He's waiting in there, 2 balls and 1 strike. Denton pitching out of the stretch. And that's ball 3. So maybe Denton showing a small sign of fatigue here in the bottom of the fourth, falling behind 3-1. And that's going to be his first walk of the night. So the fourth inning, Blaine, has proved to be the inning of the first walk.
For both teams.
Yeah, Billy's walked their first batter, and now Denton here walks Aiken to get him on first base here with 1 down. And Reed Spees, the batter, playing second base tonight. He popped up to the second baseman his first time up. So, yeah, we're already into the fourth inning, and, only 4 batters have been to the plate twice, so this will being the 5th one. So, not a lot of activity on the bases. Aiken takes off running, and I think he had it stolen. He probably could have pulled it back.
Man, he got a huge jump.
He did, and he took off, and the shortstop and second baseman just stood there. They were. I think everybody was kind of surprised. Spees squared around the bunt, and Coach Flick having a conversation with Spees there on what that what was supposed to happen there, I'm not sure.
I don't know if I'm a fan of the no signs, so just call a numbers approach.
Yeah, Aiken going again. That's going to be a pop-up. That's going to be a double play. Pop-up. And
that's 3 outs?
Yeah, 3 outs. So that'll do it for the 4th inning. I'm Peter Shondawa, along with Blaine Hahn here on Billies.live and TexasRadio.net. We'll be right back.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
Strayer & Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair, wheel balancing, front-end alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, belts and hoses, complete auto repair. Make sure you check out the Kawasaki mules and custom-built trailers, ready to go to work for you. For quality Chevron products, Strayer & Offers, 509 South Adams Street, Fredericksburg. Call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerAndOffers.com.
What is the FISD Education Foundation? Since our inauguration in 2018, the foundation has financially supported teachers and students from all our campuses achieve academic excellence. Our fundraising efforts help offset the adverse effects and depletion of resources brought on by state Robin Hood policies. Visit FISDkids.org to learn more. The FISD Education Foundation, partnering with our community because we're better together.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Calm down. Welcome back, Battling Billy Field. Hey, I want to give another quick shout-out to the Sterling Real Estate Group for being the replay sponsor tonight. Tanya White Chambers and her real estate business there. She's been here a long time in Fredericksburg. We appreciate your sponsorship of the replays tonight. As we begin the 5th inning, Burnet with a 3-2 lead. And Gaiman back out on the mound. He's facing, who's he facing, Blaine? Looks like Will Johnson, the first baseman for the Bulldogs. He's the number 2 hitter. There's a ground ball to Wolf at short. Bobbled it, and not gonna be able to make the play on that. Will Johnson booking it down the first baseline there. But that'll go E6. With a runner on first now. So Trey Morrow, the number 3 hitter, up to bat. He had a double his last time up. I believe it was down the third base line. Left-hand hitter.
Ooh,
gives him a strike call on that one. So 0-1.
Billy's just not playing as crisp as they could tonight, especially defensively.
Yeah, on the defensive side.
Gaiman just not finishing here. If he's missing just high outside.
Yeah.
So if he can just come back over that leg and finish a little bit. Be nice to get a little ground ball here. Maybe we can get some double play.
Runner goes on that pitch, but it's strike 2, so Johnson will have to retrieve back to first base. You might want to throw over right here, Blaine, I think. He got a pretty big jump there, so you kind of want to keep that in check. See what he does. Well, he held it for an extra count. Johnson not moving on that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes here, no outs. Burnet, leadoff runner on base. Morrow. Johnson took off again. I think he had it stolen, but
he did too.
Morrow can't afford to take a pitch right down the middle for a strike, and he fouls it back. So that's kind of the danger of stealing with 2 strikes and no outs. I mean, you're kind of putting the batter in a bad position. He's going to want to put the ball in play if it's close, and if it's in the air, you're looking at a double play.
And it's just like the Billies last half inning, sort of where we were actually bunting and running there and popped it up and doubled us off, and so that could easily happen in this situation.
Yeah. He doesn't take off that time. There's a fly ball to left field, and that play was made by Holt Herber out there in left field. Probably a sigh of relief for Holt. His first varsity game, first play of the year, right to him, and he made the play. So here on the Sterling Real Estate, he gets under it and makes that play.
Great job by the Herber. The second Herber on varsity.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the Herber family. I was roommates with his daddy in college, so.
Well, I think he learned how to do all that from his mama.
Probably so.
Yeah.
I mean, mom's the athlete in the family. Definitely.
All right, just making sure you realize that, Blaine. That brings up Dash Denton, the pitcher tonight for the Bulldogs. So far, he singled in the first and grounded out the second and the third. He's got the runner on first base here. Morrow with 1 out. Or no, that's Johnson still on first base. Here with 2-0. They may put him in motion again. No?
I thought they might there, too. I was about to say the same thing.
Well, now it's 3-0. You're probably not going to send him because, I mean, if he doesn't get a good jump.
I don't know. It's all aggressive all the time, it feels like lately. Every time I watch a game.
Yeah. Denton takes that pitch right on the outside edge there. Gaiman coming out of the stretch, looking at Johnson.
There he goes.
And that's ball 4. So 2 runners on now with 1 out. Gaiman already up to 42 pitches here in 1+ inning. Needs to find a way to make them put the ball in play, get things happen. You know, the other thing about it, Blaine, and now these bats, these BB Core bats, you know, even when you do hit it solid, it's not, there's just not that much pop off these bats, and the sweet spots have been shrunk. So, you know, the balls in play are a lot of times they're usually balls you can make plays on.
Have you hit with them? I haven't. I'm gonna be honest with you. The last time I swang a bat, we went to the Louisville Slugger Museum, or the manufacturing plant there in Louisville, and it was pretty cool to hit with some wooden bats, and they had some older aluminum, and we took some cuts and everything. That was about a year ago now. And it was fun. I mean, especially some of those wooden bats. And but I haven't hit with them in such a long time that I don't know if I could tell the difference necessarily.
Oh, you would.
We had some home run derby a couple of years ago down at the softball field. That was a blast.
Well, yeah, because the fence is like the infield over here, and
it's not.
You're hitting hard balls about 100 feet. That's not that hard to do.
It's not easy either. I do have to say.
Well, maybe not at your age.
Yeah. No, that's the truth.
You're younger than me, Blaine.
Honestly, I have to say it was not easy. I gave some good rides, but I mean, it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be.
Yep.
But I just don't know if I could tell as much of a difference. But it sounds different. I was going to say something earlier. You can tell especially the balls that they don't hit pure. You can tell there's a difference in that sound.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like a ting.
Yeah.
Like a little ping sound.
Well, and I know it was all put into place for safety purposes, and especially at the college level where, you know, some of these infielders were getting beat up by line drives that were coming at them 120 plus miles an hour, and so it's limited all that. But the whole point of all this is, you know, if you can just throw strikes and get the balls in play, it's really difficult to put a lot of hits back to back together to score runs. So now Gaiman finds himself 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Valdez, the DH for the Bulldogs, who has grounded out to second and struck out tonight. So strikeout would be what is in order here with a runner on third here and 1 out. Let's see what Gaiman can dial up.
Billy Infield coming in to try to cut off the run.
There's a high pop up to center field.
Oh,
that was the shortstop, and Billy's could not quite make that play. But no runner. The good news is no runner advanced, Blaine. But Billy's now here kind of starting to pile up the errors. I think that's the 5th error of the game. And Bulldogs have the bases loaded. You start giving too many chances sometimes to these teams, and they, you know, one little hit, then it take a big advantage of it. And that brings up, who do we got up here? Cade Shaw for the Bulldogs. So Gaiman.
Good pitch.
Yep. Starts him off with a nice inside fastball. Another left-handed hitter here for the Bulldogs. Gaiman out of the stretch.
Ooh.
Ball 1 low. So Billy's got their work cut out for him here. Got the bases loaded. Down by 1. Now Gaiman has 2 strikes on the hitter. If he can get this guy, then you have life.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So middle infield playing back, looking for the double play ball. Corners are in. And Cade Shaw, the batter, he's waiting. And there's a line shot just foul down the right field line. That's just a long strike, Blaine. There's nobody hurt there.
Held my breath on
That's
that
right.
one.
So Shaw tonight so far pop up to third and reached on an error. So see if Gaiman can finish him off here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bases loaded again here. Tried that backdoor curveball.
It's a good idea.
It is a good idea. You know, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a very hard pitch to hit. Just left it out there a little too far. Now you got to go at him here. He challenged him right there with a good fastball and struck him out. So nice job, Gaiman, getting the strike out there to get us the 2 outs. Brings up Colt Stanford. He struck out twice, so see if Gaiman can keep that trend going. Strikeouts, what is in order?
Got to keep this game tight.
That's right. Bases juiced. Gaiman out of the stretch. Ball up a little. As Stanford waits. Pace of play here has slowed down a little bit too, Blaine. Which it kind of looks like Gaiman may be a little bit fatigued out there as well. 58 pitches here in his 2 innings of work.
Somebody warming up.
Yeah, it looks like there is some action in the Billy pen. That makes it 3-1 now. Gaiman really got to come after him here. So Gaiman comes set. In the pitch. Right down the middle. Challenged him. He won that challenge with the foul ball straight back. You just got to rear back and do it again, Blaine. That's what the doctor orders here. You really can't afford to give up a run or just on a walk. You know, you got to make them earn it here. You'll see what
down
happens.
And focus.
That's right. The payoff pitch.
Ooh. No.
Just high, just high. So that's going to be a base on balls, which scores a run. Bases still loaded. So that brings up Gilbert Valdez, the second baseman. First pitch swinging.
That's much better. Get ahead early. He has to really get ahead early.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes pitching a lot easier. Billies have been out in the field for a little while here, Blaine. Sometimes that plays into your ability to make plays also. So Billy's really got to focus in here, and when the ball is in play, be ready to make it. There's a foul ball. So now we got 2 strikes here on him. 1 run in so far for the Bulldogs here in the top of the 5th. Gaiman comes set.
Good pitch.
And he gets the swinging strike. That's going to retire the side. So Billy's fortunate there only to give up 1 run with all that traffic. A couple of two errors in the inning. Find themselves down 4-2. Got their work cut out for them. We'll be right back.
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
Welcome to Creek Street Dental, where we strive to treat our patients with compassion, kindness, and care. We utilize the latest technologies in our commitment to your family, offering cone beam technology, cosmetic dentistry, and sedation dentistry so you can sleep through your appointment. Stop by and meet our newest addition, Dr. Monica Montgomery, from the Fredericksburg High School class of 2014. Creek Street Dental on the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
Hello, my name is Greg Nebgen with 4N Cattle Company. I want to talk to you a little bit about J4 Trailer and my experience. So I was looking for a new cattle trailer, stopped by, talked to Josh, customized what I wanted. I own a local business. I want to do my business local. Prices were very competitive. I looked at trailers everywhere. They were $1,000 cheaper, if not more. I was going to buy local anyway. They beat everybody in price. And then they even delivered it. J4 Trailer, that's where I got mine.
And we're back live here. It's opening day, Texas high school baseball. Battlin' Billy's playing Burnet here, and we're in the bottom of the 5th. Dash Denton pitching for the Bulldogs has so far managed to go through 4 innings, only giving up 2 runs, and those were off the first 3 batters.
Yeah.
Billy's first 3 batters all singled. 2 of them scored, and ever since then, Billy's haven't been able to scratch too much out. With Fernando Ramirez up to bat here for the Billies. See if he can get something started here in this bottom half of the 5th. Billies need to find a way to score a couple runs here. keep this game within reach.
And Dash, he's just become super efficient.
Yeah.
Over the last 4 innings. I mean,
yeah.
He's at 51, 52 pitches, and
he had the
humming.
help. Yeah, you had the help of 2 double play balls also, which, that cuts down on your pitch count as well. There's a pop-up over there under the batting cage down the third baseline. But, yeah, when you get that base runner and then you get a ground ball double play, and they get 2 outs on 1 pitch, that helps your pitch count quite a bit.
And the first double play, you had mentioned it, that was impressive. It was a 5-4-3 double play that we don't see that much. And they turned it very well.
So 3-2 count here. And
got the walk.
Yes, sir. Ramirez on first base. Leadoff walk for Ramirez. So that's a good sign here for the Bat and Billy offense. As Brett Bauer is going to come up to bat. Base on balls. Bowers 0 for 1. Popped up to the shortstop. His first time up. Stands in there left-handed. See what he can do. Ramirez short lead at first. That's ball 1. So you can tell here Denton does not look like he has quite as much on his fastball here. So let's see if these Billies hitters can take advantage of that. Just sit back and take it to opposite field. 2-0. Burnet has a few people throwing down the right field line. I can see him down there, Blaine.
Mm-hmm. Looks like they have a left-hander warming up.
Yep.
Ooh, how
so
did
that's
that miss him?
Yeah, that's 3-0 to Bowers. You got to think he's taken here at least 1, maybe 2. I'm trying to get something going here offensively. Bowers waits. And flicked the bat over to third base dugout. He thought he had a walk, and the umpire called it a strike. Sometimes the umpires don't like that. Hopefully
Good.
that doesn't.
I was about to say the same thing. They really don't like that. It usually means strike zone gets expanded on the next pitch, but he didn't need an expansion. No. That was right down the dang middle.
Yep.
So
now 3-2. Ramirez getting his lead at first. Denton out of the stretch for the Bulldogs. The payoff pitch. Bauer swing and a miss. Strike out for out number 1. And the Burnet coaches out of the dugout to have a visit here with his pitcher. That's a good time to thank our title sponsor, Blaine, don't you think?
I think it is. So if your project is a new barn-dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W offers clearing, pad work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With nearly 25 years of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice for your next construction project. Diamond W Specialties, metal buildings, and so much more. Contact them at 830-998-7377 or diamondwspecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
So I think that was just the coach going out there giving Denton just a little breather between these batters here. He's throwing a few extra pitches here to these first couple batters, and Nathan White in the box now, center fielder for the Billies, as Denton.
Holy moly, they got him.
Yeah, wild pitch, and the ball caromed off the backstop right back to the catcher, and he was able to throw Ramirez out trying to advance to second base. So that's 2.
As you watch on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay, that ball came all the way back to the dirt. It's almost like that he just came up, popped up, threw it like it was a straight steal. Man, all the breaks tonight really gone Burnet's way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough break there. I mean, yeah, there's really not much else to say on that. So Nathan White now finds himself down, or no, he's up in the count 2-1. There's 2 outs, however, so just needs to find a way to get on base here and maybe get into scoring position. There's a swing and a miss. Denton now finding himself in a position to get out of the 5th inning here, under 70 pitches, Blaine, possibly. Did that hit him?
Oh, man, I would have.
It looked like
stuck
it did.
my elbow out.
White back up in there, 3-2 count.
Speaking of getting hit, did you see the college player that got hit 7 times in the doubleheader this weekend?
The same batter?
The same batter. 7 times.
Ooh, that's
4
tough.
times in the first game and 3 times in the second.
That's
7 times. Ooh. Can you imagine getting plunked that many times?
No, because I wasn't one doing the plunking. I wasn't over there in the batter's box. So, no. Well, that 2-out walk by Denton puts White on first. He's got a pretty big standing lead over there, Blaine.
He really, really does.
Like,
I thought he might go.
Me too. And that brings up Sam Brewer, the right fielder tonight for the Billies.
Oh, they got him. Oh, he dropped the ball.
He dropped it. So that's a very close pickoff play. White. See if Coach Flick decides to. He's got a big lead. And there's a ground ball to right field.
He can go to third. He can go third.
And the right fielder has a little trouble coming up with that, but nice job of hitting there by Brewer to get that single into right field, which turns the lineup over to Colton Wolf, who so far is 2 for 2 on the night, and we got runners on first and third here with 2 outs. So looking for that 2-out magic base hit.
Great job of hitting right here. Shoots it through the hole on the right side and makes us have our first and third situation for Wolf, who is this is exactly the part of the lineup that we want.
That's right. So Brewer with his lead at first. Denton comes set. And that's a line drive up the middle. And it's off. And whoo, that. All right,
What
so
a
we're going to have to
play.
take a look at the second baseman got to that ball, and Wolf thought it had gone to center. He had started rounding like he was going to round the base, and then all of a sudden he had to kick it into high gear just to make it to first base. Luckily, the throw was up the first base line. But needless to say, it's an RBI. Single. And the Billies now find themselves within 1 run with Asher Gaiman coming up to bat with an opportunity here to drive in this tying run with 2 outs. Ground ball to the second baseman, and that's going to be a flip to the second baseman for out number 3, but not before the Billies get a run. Make it 4-3. We're going to the 6th inning. I'm Peter Shondawa, Blaine Hahn. We'll be right back.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battlin' Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends and will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies! It's grilling time at Hill Country Propane Inc., and we've got the latest models of stainless steel grills made in America. Our showroom is full of grills by Wilmington, AOG, Fire Magic, and Phoenix. We offer Primo ceramic grills and pellet grills by Smokin' Brothers. Summertime is the time to celebrate grilling for family and friends. Come on in today and let our experienced team demonstrate features of the grill you deserve. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go Propane!
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. We'd like to thank you, our Fredericksburg community, for trusting us with all your home decorating needs. Whether wood or tile floors, window treatments or wallpaper, vinyl plank or paint, for 43 years now, you've made us the #1 rated store in the area, and we couldn't be prouder to back our Billies right here on Billies.life. Thank you, Fredericksburg, for choosing The Inside Story. Drop by today and let us help make your house a home.
Security State Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of our local athletes. Whether it's on or off the field, game day or any day, they're here to help you succeed and tackle your financial goals. From personal and business banking to mortgage services or trust services, Security State Bank and Trust can support all your banking needs, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Security State Bank and Trust, proud sponsors of Battlin' Billy Sports. Let's go Billies! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back. Fredericksburg Battling Billy baseball field. We got a tight one here, 4-3. Burnet on top. New pitcher for the Billies is sophomore, number 23, Jackson Langford. Jackson. That's his brother, Harrison Langford. It'll be his first varsity experience on the mound. And he's up there. I like so far first two pitches. He looks like he's right around the zone, and he's back on the mound ready to pitch. Blaine, pace. Yeah, I like the pace. The pace is already picked up here. Nice job here. He's facing number 10, Trenton Park, the number 9 hitter for the Bulldogs. Ahead in the count, 1-2. Langford looking in and pop up. Out of play onto the right side. See if the Billies can get a quick inning and get back in here and score some more runs. There's a nice curveball. Got by the catcher. He still couldn't quite get him, so you get the strikeout with a drop third strike. So
Great off-speed pitch here by Harrison. Fooled the batter entirely. Bowers tried to block. It just squirted by his glove there on the left side. Batter advanced to first base. But way to fill up the strike zone here by Harrison. If he can continue to do that, good things will happen.
So that brings up leadoff hitter for the Bulldogs, Noah Crawford here in the top of the 6th inning. Langford holding Park on first base. And there's a strike right down Broadway. 1-1. Langford checking on Park at first. Looks like he's edging off a little more. He's going. And that's going to be a stolen base for Park. Langford now having to contend with Park, who's on second base. He's in scoring position. He's squaring around the bunt. Bunts it down the first baseline.
Ooh.
And we didn't have anyone covering first on that bunt play. So Billy's give up a run on the bunt, on the sacrifice bunt play. Not able to get the out at first. And gave up the run.
You know, it just takes a lot of communication to make sure, you know, when you watch this during all levels of baseball, you don't realize how much work goes into making it look easy, and,
Yeah.
and you know you see it at all levels, and you just take for granted that you know, everybody's sort of on the same page. Good job by Aiken there charging. He for sure knew what he wanted to do there. As he made a good play just there again, got the out, and then he was transferring it over. So Billy's get the out at first.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And I think that bunt kind of caught the infielders off guard. Here's a Sterling Real Estate replay there by Gaiman at third. Nice job. Aiken coming off and making the tag. But, yeah, that bunt, I think, kind of caught the infield off guard, and they weren't quite ready for what the call was. So that brings up Trey Morrow, the third baseman. He's 1 for 3 on the day, reached on an error and flew out to left. Also has a double to left. Langford ahead of him 0-2 here.
Langford looks really good. Looks at that comfort level, he really has it.
Yeah.
Especially for a young pitcher.
Yeah. And facing the meat here of the Burnet Bulldog order, basically the 1, 2, 3 hitters coming up here, and he's not backing down. I'll just say that
definitely
much.
not. I would agree with that.
So he's looking in for the pitch, and he comes set. Here's a ground ball to shortstop. Wolf overthrows first. That's one of those, Blaine, where if you don't think you got a chance of getting them, you just hold on to it. With that guy advancing over to third base in front of you, and now Burnet scoring another run. That's going to make it 6-3.
Here on the Sterling Real Estate Group replay, Colton got to that ball. He had to range to his right pretty hard. Tried to sort of throw on the move. The ball just sailed on him a little bit. Burnet scores another run to make the score 6-3.
So that brings up to bat the pitcher, Dash Denton, who has gone the distance so far for Burnet with just 72 pitches through 6 innings. Yeah.
Through 6. Mm-hmm.
So Langford trying to work through here this 6th inning. Morrow with the lead. And that's a foul back. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Morrow doesn't have quite the aggressive lead that some of those other Burnet players have gotten. Now he's extending it out a little more. Low and in there, so 2 balls, 2 strikes here, 1 out. We're in the top of the 6th. Langford. That's a close play. I mean, if he'd hit on that pickoff. Yeah, Sterling replay. You can see that pickoff as Morrow's getting his lead. Langford, quick throw over. And right on the feet. I mean, that was bang, bang. The throw was on the guy's foot. He may have actually gotten him. There's a shot over to right field between first and second base for a single, and Denton comes through with a single here, putting runners on first and second with the designated hitter Matthew Valdez coming up.
Nice piece of hitting there.
Yeah. Single. Here's the Sterling real estate replay. As you could see, Denton shooting it into right field. Now Billies need to find a way to get out of this here. Down 6-3 here. We're starting to run out of outs, to catch up in this game. Got their work cut out for them. There's only one out, and Burnet has two guys on. Langford.
2-1-2. Okay.
Really battling his way here through this inning as a sophomore. First action here for Langford on varsity on the pitcher's mound. And there's a pop-up. Langford ended up over the screen.
Oh. Didn't know how far back that was going.
Yeah. It seemed like it was going to be in the field of play, but about a foot out of field of play. So Langford now ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. He's got a chance here to get this out. Langford comes set as Bowers calls timeout.
For the first mound visit of the year.
First mound visit of the 2024 season on opening day. You were talking about those lights. It doesn't even, when you look at the lights, it doesn't even look like there's any lights on.
Well,
but when you look at the field, it's lit up.
I was telling the story before we went on air. I came up over the hill coming back from town, and I didn't even know there was a game. I guess they were doing a scrimmage out here because you couldn't tell when you were coming in.
The lights were on, yeah. So.
It's amazing how these lights just project straight down, and you can't see them from real far off.
Yeah. So back to the action here. Langford comes set. Checking on Morrow at second. And now count's going to run full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. As Valdez stands in, waiting for the payoff pitch. That's going to be a foul ball down the left field line.
I know Coach King's been appreciative of the new lights because he got new lighting on the tennis courts also.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
all eight courts down there are now lit. So
yeah. Well,
if you tuned in earlier tonight, our Battling Billy softball team beat Brady 15-0. McKenna Dicker threw a perfect game. 9 up, 9 down, sitting them down. Great job by Harrison getting the strikeout to go to 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to McKinnon Dicker there for pitching those, it was a 3-inning game. I think there's a mercy rule, 15-0 after 3 if you're up by 15. But that's not to take anything away from going 3 up, 3 down, 3 innings in a row.
Yeah, and then
that's pretty good.
Sitting them up, putting them down.
So up to bat here now for the Bulldogs. That's Cade Shaw, the left fielder today. Let's see what he's done. He has popped up to third, reached on an error and struck out, and also scored a run. So Langford ahead of him 0-2 here, trying to get the Billies back in the dugout here for the bottom of the 6th. See what he's going to dial up for him. And the 0-2. Curveball in the dirt. Both runners advance, so now we got 2 runners in scoring position. Billy's really need to find a way here, Blaine, to get this out without giving up another run.
I totally agree.
Really we need to.
For as the night has gone, keeping it this tight would be very important to us.
Yeah. Langford here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just a little bit outside. The other thing, Blaine, too, here with some of these plays not being made, and, he started out this inning with a strikeout, and the guy got on base. And now the pitch, there's strike 3 called, so that's going to do it for the top of the 6th. Billy's down 6-3. We need some runs. It's rally time, Blaine. We'll be right back.
3 seconds on the clock. The shot's up for 3. It's good, and the Billies win.
A successful fast break should end with a goal. Are your retirement plans and goals a slam dunk, or does it need some more practice? At Joseph Financial Partners, we'll draw up a play to get you down the court and set you up for the win. We can't help you with your basketball game, but we can get your portfolio in shape for the championships. Call Joseph Financial Partners at 830-997-4763 or online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Since 1974, Hill Country Refrigeration has been bringing something extra to every residential customer, besides a cozy and comfortable home. It's built into every heating or air conditioning service. It's part of every estimate. You'll feel it in our handshakes. We carry it with us in our trucks, and it's forever in our hearts. It's our deep love for this community, and of course, our Battling Billies.
Support for the Billies comes from Knop Healthcare and Votive Hospice, family owned by Fredericksburg natives. Knops currently has Fredericksburg's best star rating on Medicare. We'd like to thank the people of Fredericksburg for voting us best of 2023 in the newspaper's Reader's Choice Awards. Knops won a total of 5 categories, including Best Nursing Home, Best Assisted Living, and Best Physical Therapy. Votive is proud to have won Best Hospice. We'd love to help you when you need us. Call Krisha at 830-928-9956. Knop Healthcare and Votive Hospice. Small town heart, generations of care.
When it comes to managing your financial investments, any idea how much of your money it takes just to cover your investors' fees? My name is Eddie Kramer, certified financial planner professional from the Battling Billy class of 2000. At SSB&T Wealth Management, all our advisors are on salary, so we never receive commissions, loads, or kickbacks from your investments. So guess who keeps more of your money? You do. Your plan, your goals, your purpose. Give us a call today, 990-7750. Let's go.
And we're back live here. Drake Threadgill re-entering the game here to get this at-bat as a new pitcher for there's a little flare pop up to the shortstop who makes the play for out number 1. Lane, who's that pitcher out there? What number is that? My eyes aren't.
You're asking me.
We need binoculars.
The guy that's colorblind. Those other uniforms have a green on green number. Oh, there you go. Hey, that's perfect. Thank you.
Number 7?
Could be.
Aiken steps up to bat here for the Billies. Fouls off. So
number 7.
We've gotten word number 7. That is going to be Kason O'Hare. Or Kaysen. That's Kaysen. Kaysen O'Hare. In left-handed pitcher for the Bulldogs comes in. Aiken finds himself down, no balls and 2 strikes. Billies just need to find a way to get some base runners. You can't get anything back here with 1 at-bat. You need 3 people to reach home plate. So it just all starts with a few base runners. And there's going to be a swing and a miss. We're out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the 6th inning.
A big thanks to Diamond W Specialties. If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you throughout the entire build. Diamond W offers clearing, padwork, concrete foundation, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With nearly 25 years of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice for your next construction project. Diamond W Specialties, metal buildings, and so much more. Contact them at 830-998-7377 or diamondwspecialties.com.
Reed Spees puts the ball in play down the right field line. And the first baseman misplayed it, so Spees is going to reach on the E3. So there's a start. Billies need to get something going here. Number 23, Langford, who entered the game in the 6th inning for Ramirez, now up to bat. Ramirez was the DH. So Spees with his lead. O'Hare checking on him. Long look. And Langford's going to call timeout. Langford squares around a bunt. Spees takes off to try and steal, and he's going to be thrown out for the 3rd out of the inning. That's going to do it in the 6th inning. We'll be right back after these messages.
Arizola Plumbing, your full-service plumbing provider for the Fredericksburg community and beyond. We have the tools and experience for comprehensive residential and commercial plumbing, including everything from water filtration to drain services for new construction or even remodeling. Have an after-hours emergency? No problem. Don't settle for less than the best. We're online at arizolaplumbing.com or give us a call at 830-998-4336.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
Strayer & Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair, wheel balancing, front-end alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, belts and hoses, complete auto repair. Make sure you check out the Kawasaki mules and custom-built trailers, ready to go to work for you. For quality Chevron products, Strayer & Offers, 509 South Adams Street, Fredericksburg. Call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerAndOffers.com.
We hope you're enjoying this broadcast, and if you are, be sure to thank these fine sponsors. Joseph Financial Partners, assisting every aspect of your financial life. Tanya White Chambers and the Sterling Real Estate Group. Votive Hospice, Small Town Heart, Generations of Care. Hill Country Refrigeration, quality heating and air in the Hill Country. And by the FISD Education Foundation. Let's make FISD better together.
Back live here, Battle Billy Stadium. Billies find themselves down 6-3 as Langford's back out for his second inning of work. And Colt Stanford up to bat. He so far has struck out twice and walked. So 0 for 2 officially on the night. Langford working quickly. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Stanford. Langford with the curveball in the dirt there, but nice idea. He's gotten a few swings on that pitch, so that one there just a little bit too low. So now the payoff pitch, 3-2. Brings it right down Broadway. Got it by him for strikeout. That's his third strikeout already there, Blaine.
Wow.
Langford. Second baseman Gilbert Valdez now up to bat. He is 0 for 2 officially with a hit by pitch. 1 strikeout. Langford falls behind there. 1 ball, no strikes. So just watching this here, Blaine, as Langford is working through this 7th inning here, these first 2 batters going out of the windup. He looks a lot more comfortable, which obviously most people do, especially starting pitchers and younger pitchers. It's easier to throw out of the windup. But yeah, he looks really good out of the
That's a good pitch.
out of the windup. So sometimes
I like the pace in which he goes.
Yeah.
You know, I compare him more to Threadgill.
Yeah.
You know, with his pace.
3 balls, 2 strikes here on the second hitter in a row, but see if he can finish him off again. Fastball, gonna be up and in, so that's a walk. So got the first batter out on strikes, walks the second batter. Brings up the number 9 hitter, center fielder Trenton Park. He's struck out twice and singled. No, that's a double. Sorry, he doubled in the 4th inning for an RBI. So Valdez over on first. Got a pretty big lead. Langford out of the stretch. First pitch strike.
Langford's got a quick release to home. I mean,
Yeah.
Compared to both the other 2 guys tonight, I think he can keep them close over there. And a good snap throw to first.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little more difficult to steal because he's got that slide step working. That he goes, and that's another foul ball back. So Valdez going back to first base. No balls, 2 strikes now here with 1 out. See if Langford can finish off Trenton Park here. Nice little quick throw over. Get the Billies back in the dugout for their one final chance here. Blaine to get some runs and get back in the game. First order of business, though, get 2 more outs here. Langford. Bowers trying to throw behind the runner. Valdez back safe. Valdez back now, getting his lead. Langford checking on him. Still checking. Little quick throw over to first. He's holding him close.
He's got good precision with that throw, too.
Yeah.
That's a big lead.
He's going. I can see it. There he goes. There's a swing and a miss. And that hit him in the head.
Yeah, he got to call interference. Good.
Yeah.
Because that batter walked right in front of the
yeah
the
yeah
catcher.
So I don't know if we can see the Sterling Real Estate replay on that one real quick before we go. You can watch this. The batter here swing and a miss and gets right in front of the catcher. So that's interference. So 3 outs. Billies get out of the inning there. Down 6-3. It's the bottom of the 7th.
There you
Blaine, last chance for the Billies. Need 3 runs. We'll be right back.
The FISD Education Foundation strives to inspire students, drive teachers' innovation, and pilot new educational programs. The foundation donates necessary funds to move FISD toward academic excellence on all 5 campuses.
To donate, volunteer, or see for yourself how our grants are creating a lasting impact in educating our community, visit us at fisdkids.org.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedic, the official sports medicine provider of the Battling Billies. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained doctors provide personalized and comprehensive bone and joint care for all ages. We utilize the latest technologies like platelet-rich plasma treatments, and also unique to the Hill Country, we offer anterior hip replacement. Whether you've suffered a traumatic injury to your shoulder or are just tired of dealing with arthritis pain in your knees, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
We're back. We're getting messages all over the place here, so I was just replying to some of these messages that we've been getting. A few people tuning in, watching. So Billy's down to their last 3 outs. Langford with a ground ball up the middle, and nice play by the shortstop. That's Noah Crawford, who comes all the way behind the bag, fields it, and throws out Langford here on the Sterling Real Estate replay, Blaine.
Langford hit that ball up the middle, but what range to his left by the shortstop with a great arm. Really whipped that ball through. Langford was motoring up the line. He was really giving it his all, but great play by the shortstop there.
Bowers now steps in. He's 0 for 2 on the night with 1 strikeout and a pop-up to shortstop. Billy's now down to their final 2 outs here on opening day. Blaine, I only get to say it for a few more minutes on opening day, but Billy's need to find a way to get a couple of base runners, 2-3 base runners on, and just kind of whittle their way back into this thing.
Right. Next man up philosophy.
That's right. O'Hare still out pitching for the Bulldogs. He's out there for his 2nd inning of work. Bowers is in. Everybody's ready. There's a high pop-up towards the shortstop. He's calling for it as Crawford puts it away for out number 2. Billy's down to their final out here tonight. Down 6-3. Nathan White up to bat. Nathan White, a senior. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout tonight. Takes ball 1. You got to think they're taken in this inning. So far, first 2 batters have. You just really need to find a way to get a couple of 2-3 base runners on here.
Good pitch.
Nice pitch there by O'Hare.
He's a real smooth throwing left-hander too.
Yeah. And he doesn't mess around. He goes out of the stretch the whole time. A little up on that.
You're right. Billy's just need base runners. Got to put some people on so we can bring them in. down 6-3. It's been a tight game throughout the night. Billy's took control early, got 2 in the first.
Yeah.
After giving up 1 in the first, Burnet came back with 2 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth.
Yeah. And Billy's now find themselves down to their last strike. And Nathan White, the senior, waiting. That's going to be a swing and a miss for out number 3, and that's going to do it here for the first game. We're going to take a short break, and I'm Peter Shondo and Blaine Hahn. We'll be right back with a short post-game wrap-up in just a couple minutes.
Welcome to Creek Street Dental, where we strive to treat our patients with compassion, kindness, and care. We utilize the latest technologies in our commitment to your family, offering cone beam technology, cosmetic dentistry, and sedation dentistry so you can sleep through your appointment. Stop by and meet our newest addition, Dr. Monica Montgomery, from the Fredericksburg High School class of 2014. Creek Street Dental on the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg. Well, howdy, friends. This is Paige Finley from FBG and Billy's.Live. I want to tell you about some new friends I met at J4 Trailer, a family-owned Texas trailer dealer out 290 just east of Fredericksburg. They carry utility trailers, livestock trailers, cargo trailers, and if you're looking for all the bells and whistles, they can custom build just about anything. Food trucks, car haulers, trash, or landscape trailers, whatever you need. Give them a call today, 830-997-9969, J4 Trailers. That's where I got mine.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Gotcha.
And welcome back here. Peter Shondoa here, Blaine Hahn. Blaine, we were talking about there just in that break, kind of the wrap-up of it. Battle and Billy defense definitely had the jitters here in the first game.
Yeah.
I mean, we gave them 7 extra outs in this game. They only got 4 hits on the night. And our pitching really helped our defense out, and we very easily could have given up a lot more runs with a bunch of timely strikeouts. So only giving up 6 runs with 7 extra outs. That's 4 outs per inning, basically, is what Burnet got to score these 6 runs. Overall, we actually fared better than we actually could have in this game.
And you're right. Our pitching really performed well tonight. Drake really came in through really well throughout the whole time he was in the 4 innings he pitched, or the 3 innings he pitched. And then you came with Asher. Asher did well too, and then ended it with the sophomore there with Harrison. All the pitchers tonight, we piled up the Ks. I think we had something like 8 or 9 Ks for the night, maybe 10. But you're looking at a great pitching to start the year. Now we just got to put hitting behind it. I think we started the game with 3 straight hits, but then we only ended the night, I think, with about 6 hits total.
Yeah, 5.
Or 5 hits total.
Yeah.
And so we just got to put the more bat on the ball. Really got to put the ball in play. Burnet played very well defensively. Turned 2 double plays on us. They looked very solid in the field. Every ball we seemed to put in play. They threw out 2 of our base runners trying to steal 2. That's a solid team. That's the reason why they're picked to win their district, and then that's probably going to be a great foundation that they're going to continue to build on this year.
Yeah. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. Don't forget tomorrow, Battle and Billy girls basketball in the regional quarterfinals. Smithson Valley against Cuero. 6:30 start time. Get down there to Smithson Valley. Support these girls. They've been going deep in the playoffs for 4 or 5 years now. We're hoping they can pull one through here this year and make it all the way to the finals. But yeah, tomorrow 6:30. Get down there. If you can't, it will be on Billy's.Live, so tune into that if you can. That's going to do it for us. I'm Peter Shondoa right here, Blaine Hahn with me. Thanks for watching, and God bless.